up guys, welcome back to the channel. This is going to be a non-edited video, just so you know. This is showing all the lesson horses and the horses that you can lease. So yeah, let's get into it. By the way, some of my horses are not here in the game because they're being remodeled, so you will not see them, but once they are added back to the game, I will definitely show you. This is Bluebell. Bluebell is the dapple gray KWPN, which is basically a warm blood. Bluebell is a racehorse. I bought him, but he was also a lesson horse because we do racing in my academy. This is Carmel. Carmel is the light bay warm blood. Carmel is a jumper. She is one of my leases that I leased and then bought. So she's a very good lesson horse. And then we have another lesson pony. His name is Rollo. He's a bay Shetland and the dressage horse. The Shetlands have sadly not been added back to the game after their remodel. So I guess the creator is still working on him and all the Shetlands. The next horse is Finn. Finn is currently at the vet right now because of his broken leg. If you saw that video, you should know what he looks like. But yes, he is a lesson horse. He's flea bitten and he's the warm blood. He's a hunter jumper. This is Ginger. She is one of she's a lease and kind of a lesson horse, but she can be kind of sassy. She's a dressage horse. She's the chestnut warm blood, and she's really cute and pretty. This is Aztec, one of my first horses in the game. He is the Seal Bay warm blood, and he does cross country. He is a lesson horse, but you cannot lease him. Majesty is my Roan Cobb dressage horse. She has not been added back to the game, but hopefully she will, and she's going to be beautiful when she's added back to the game. This is Astro. He is a Frame Overo paint horse. He is a jumper, and he can't be a lesson horse, but you can lease him. And if after you lease him, you can have lessons on him. But if you don't lease him, you can't do lessons on him because you have to know what he's like, because I won't tell you like what he eats, blah, 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 because he's very sassy and rude sometimes. So you gotta know how to deal with that. This is Frog, my Tabiano warm blood. He's a hunter jumper. His brother's name is Toad. I got him after Frog, but they are so cute. I love them so much. They are sadly not a lesson horse or a lease horse because they are still quite young, but hopefully someday they will be able to participate with the kids. This is Diablo. He is the Chestnut Sabino warm blood. He does cross country. He can also do jumping sometimes, but he's mainly trained for cross country or indoor eventing. I thought he would be better at doing dressage, but no. He is super pretty perfect. He is a lesson horse. You can lease him. So yeah, that's exciting. Nutmeg is my Flexion Chestnut Halfwinger, and she is a jumper. They have not added the Halfwingers back into the game yet, but she's going to be super pretty. If you watched my channel back when I first started, I had a horse, a Cobb, black and white paint, Pinto Cobb, named Nico. I brought him back to my newborn, and they have not added him back to the game yet. He's the piebald Cobb, and he does cross country like he did back then. Then Amber, our Chestnut Shetland. She's a dressage horse. they have not added any of the Shetland ponies back. Amber, the chestnut Shetland pony, she just dressage. They have not added any of the Shetlands back. So as soon as they add them back, I will definitely jump on here and do another unedited video just to show you all of the horses that have been added back. They also haven't added any of the fjords back. So Meadow is the Red Dun Fjord, and she does it cross country, but they have not added her back yet. So same thing I promised with the Shetlands. And also they added back the Frisians and a bunch of different coats, so that's amazing. This is Prince. He is the Palomino warm blood, and he's an inventor, and he does cross country. He is a very fit boy. I love him so much. He is a lesson horse, and you can lease him. So yeah, that's amazing. He is quite young still, so hopefully he behaves. This is Biscuit, the Dapple Palomino warm blood. She does dressage and cross country just like her brother, but she doesn't really do eventing. I mean, if you would consider dressage eventing, then she does. But she is a lesson horse, but you cannot lease her because she is still in training. Because you can't. I would let you do any jumps with her, but she only knows how to really jump cross rails right now, or a little bigger jumps, but you have to really force her. So yeah. On to the leasing horses. First we have Jet, but he is the Tovero Cobb Hunter Jumper. They have not added him back either. So let's move on to the next. This is Cashew. Cashew is the Palomino Paint warm blood, and she is a jumper. She is one of the leases, of course, and she's also a lesson horse. This is Pumbaa. He is the Bay warm blood. He's a jumper, and he can do hunter jumper or hunter. And he is a lease, but I do not trust him with the little kids in lessons or teenagers because he is sassy. Next up we have Lightning. Not too long ago they added the Arabians back. Lightning is the Dapple Gray Arabian, and he's a racehorse. He is a lease, and he is not a lesson horse because he might just throw you off. He needs a professional on his back, not just someone who just does lessons, because he's a very high level. This is Zero. He's the Black Sabino warm blood. He does hunter jumps, and he is a lease, and he is not a lesson horse because also like Pumbaa, I do not trust him. Yeah, I do not trust him at Zero with any of the kids. Next up, we have Pumpkin, who is the Gold Black Fjord. I don't know if I'm saying that right, but she is the hunter jumper. Pumpkin, yeah, she is one of the fjords, so she has not been added back. She is for lease. This is Raven. He's the Black warm blood. He does dressage and flat work. He is a very good boy. He is for lease and a lesson horse. But yeah, he is very well behaved sometimes. He likes to buck if he's messed with, and he hates crops, so yeah. Next we have Rio. He's the Spotted Shetland. He's a beginner pony, but they have not added him back either. He's for lease, and he is a lesson pony, duh. Next we have Ash, who is the Gray Fjord. She does cross country, and she has not been added back as well. She's for lease, and she is a lesson horse. Next we have Kiwi. She is absolutely the sassiest beginner pony at the barn. She is the Piebald Shetland. She's the beginner pony, and she is super sassy, but she is still a lease horse, and she still is a lesson horse, so good luck people who ride her. This is King. He is the Rabicano Arabian. He used to be the Sabino Arabian, but then they changed the coat or whatever, and so now he's the Black Rabicano Arabian, and he is a jumper. He is a lease horse. He is also a lesson horse, but beware, you might fall off once or twice. This is Belle. She is the Palomino Arabian. She is a jumper. She used to be the Bay Arabian, but they don't have the Bay Arabian anymore. So yes, she is a lesson horse and a lease horse. She is the sweetest Arabian on the farm. But yeah. Next up was Pepper. I miss Pepper so much. She is my Sabino Cobb. She does flat work and small jumps, but she is right now in remodeling. They might add her back soon, I don't know, but I'm so excited for her to come back. Next up is Blizzard, the Ulsblack Fjord. She does dressage. She's also in the remodeling right now. She used to be Callie, but now her name is Allie. She is the Black Splash American Paint Horse. She is a jumper, but she is so cute. She's a lease horse and not a lesson horse because she is the sassiest American Paint Horse I've ever ridden in my whole entire life. Next we have Toast for the leases, and she is the Dun Cobb. She's an all-rounder, but she cannot do dressage because her big fat legs won't let her do it. She is right now also in the remodeling. My friend has her as Butter, and then another one has her as Peanut or something, and mine is Toast. So Toast, Butter, and Peanut. Really cute all together. Next we have Ice. She is by White Fjord. She is in training right now, so she is not a lease horse. Well, she can be, but I have to still, she is kind of a lease horse, but she is not a lesson horse yet at all. You will get severely hurt from her because she is not trained. This is Sparrow. They just added the Frisians back, today? No, yesterday. They added them back yesterday, because I started my Featherfeet blog yesterday. And then he is the regular Frisian. He's a jumper. I thought he did dressage. I swear he did dressage. But he is a jumper. I guess I've been training him to do dressage too as well. But yeah. 2 more horses and then I'm gonna have to go. So Toffee is the light Palomino Halflinger. She's a jumper. She has not been added back yet. But yes. And then we have Cinnamon here. She is my light chestnut warm blood, and she is a jumper and she does flat work. This is Cash, the Sooty Arabian. He does cross country. He's a lease horse. Gypsy, the Champagne Cobb, does hunter jumping. She is not back yet. Here we have my Chestnut Pinto Arabian, Callie. This is Callie. I ride a horse named Callie in real life, but she's not an Arabian. She just looks like this horse, so I named it Callie. Casper, the Gray Shetland, is an all-rounder. He has not been added back yet. This is Dove. She is the Black APH. She is a jumper and she does flat work. This is Jasper, except Jasper has a black mane. Cobalt is also not here. He's a Flaxen Cobb. He is a lesson horse, and you need to ride him Western because he doesn't jump or do any English stuff. And this is Toad, the Chestnut APH. He's a hunter jumper. He's super sweet. This is Queenie, the Chestnut Rabicano Arabian. She's a jumper and a hunter jumper. And then we have my Black Arabian Midnight. He does cross country. He's a jumper. We have Chino, my Bay Frisian, which he is a show jumper. We have my Gray Frisian Junie. She does trick riding and dressage. Then we have Captain, my Paint Frisian. He does show jumping. And then we have my Chestnut Frisian Truffle, and he does hunter jumping. I really hope you enjoyed this vlog. As soon as the horses come out, which the horses at the end are still out, I was just running out of time. But as soon as the remodeling horses come back, I will make a video straight away. Bye, y'all.